Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Wednesday workout. Let's begin today with 3 rounds through 1 minute of warm-up pace cardio. When you finish your 1 minute of cardio, I want you to do 3 forward somersaults or your version of vestibular stimulation. That could be a skin the cat on the rings, it could be a handstand hold, it could be a cartwheel, it could be a log roll. Somersaults is just basic tumbling, right? And there is legit science, brain science and body science, that getting unbalanced and then recovering your balance, or like losing the horizon and regaining the horizon, is really good for stimulating a chain of chemicals in your brain that helps to wake it up, help you think better, help your nervous system function better. It is a really good thing to do, although it does make you uncomfortable. So don't make yourself sick, but make yourself a little uncomfortable on those, and it can be really good for your brain health. All right. 3 or 4 reps on each side of thread the needle. So get in that good child pose, reach one arm all the way through, try to reach your cheek for the ground, and then draw it back and rotate to the sky, right? Get 4 reps on each side of that, and then some PVC pipe overhead squats, right? So get a good stretch in the shoulders, sit down nice and low, stretch that squat pattern out with that pipe overhead. And when you're done, then we'll put the bar in the rack. I want you to do just a handful of warm-up sets, or warm-up reps of the back squat. And that is our strength movement for today. The format is called kamikaze squats. Many of you have done this before. If you have not, it's just a total number of reps that you gotta do. And there's a rest scheme involved, right? So if you notice, the theme for building strength and tone and muscle endurance with the legs and the squatting, large muscle movements that we do, it is multiple approaches to failure. It is relatively short rest intervals. It is having to do more reps at a moderate weight when you don't feel like doing them. Those are all of the key things that go into building your capacity on squats, okay? Kamikaze squats is just one of the other methods. We could do cluster sets, or we could do timed recovery. This is as many reps as you can get minus 1 or 2 reps. So I want you to approach failure, know what it feels like when your legs start getting wobbly, and then put it back in the rack, all right? So that will be the format for each set. When you put the bar back in the rack, you immediately look at the clock. We'll have a running clock on the wall, and you pick off a minute, right? You can only rest a minute, and then you gotta get back under the bar. You will not be able to do the same number of reps on the second set as you did on the first set, same thing on the third set versus the second set, et cetera, right? So the intent for this workout is that you progressively build up a lot of fatigue in your legs, such that the number of reps that you can do without stopping or failing goes down and down and down and down and down until you eventually hit that total number of 70, and then the whole thing's done, okay? I would not recommend you do a weight that allows you to get into the 30s on the first set. The goal is that 50 to 60% weight range on the squat should lead you somewhere close to 20, right? So if you can do more than 20, then it probably wasn't enough weight on the bar to start off with. The 1 minute rest is not enough time to recover, as I said. And don't feel bad about that, right? This is one of those ones where we got to get comfortable with failure, or getting close to failure, that is where growth occurs. It's not a bad thing. You didn't beat the workout if you did all 70 reps without stopping. You just picked wildly incorrectly on your weight, okay? So the goal is to approach failure multiple times, recover from it, and do it again, right? That's how you get the best results out of a movement like that, right? So back squat is the movement. Kamikaze squats is the format, 50 to 60% weight, 70 reps, minute breaks in between each set, okay? When we're finished with that, you will need some recovery, right? So take 3-4 minutes, right, before we get set up for the next exercise. And it is a 4-time workout of thrusters and thrusters and rowing, right? So you'll start off on the rower, and you're moving interchangeably between a row for calories and an empty barbell thruster. So the empty barbell, 45 pounds for the guys, 35 pounds for the ladies is the prescribed weights. And the rows are 40 for the guys. On the first round, it'll be 32 for the ladies, and then 40 empty barbell thrusters. And then 30 for the guys, calories on the rower, 24 calories for the ladies, and then 30 barbell thrusters, and then 16 for the ladies, and then 20 barbell thrusters, and the whole thing is for time, okay? That is our workout for this Wednesday. We do have alternate schedule or modified schedule today and tomorrow. Keep an eye on that, and a hero workout for the New Year's. All right, so happy New Year's, everybody, and I'll see you guys on the 1st.